Hello everyone, this is Gamer Ninja X, and this is the Metroid series. I have every single one, including Super Metroid for the Virtual Console. I don't have the cartridge because that's pretty expensive, but every other game, including Metroid Prime Pinball, I have in physical copies. The Metroid series has defined me as a gamer, and even as a person. It changed the way I view games and got me a lot more into Nintendo than I thought I would when I was like 5. And basically, and not to mention that Metroid Prime is my favorite video game ever made, I got into the series in 2011. And in 2011, that year, only a year ago, we had Metroid Other M, which was a disaster, and personally I don't like it that much because it was given to a developer that didn't really understand how to make Metroid. And it just kinda bombed. And everyone hates it to this very day. People still talk about it. And while I do have some fun playing it, it's not a good game in the series. So, basically, since I became a fan in 2011, I never experienced a game in the series while it was new. Um, and basically, every single E3, I would hope that they would announce a new Metroid game. And I would be disappointed every single time. And as I played more of the games and collected all of them, of course, I haven't beaten all of them. I haven't beaten Metroid Prime Hunters or Metroid Prime 2 or the freaking really hard old games that are Metroid 1 and Metroid 2. Um, I I just lost more hope for the series because they would say absolutely nothing. Even in the E3, they wouldn't mention a damn thing about Metroid. And it always just disappointed me, every single E3, as I would just like hope in vain for a new one. Then this E3 was coming around, and I thought I got a little bit more hope because I heard that Retro Studios, the makers of Metroid Prime, were working on something new other than Donkey Kong Country, and which was a rumor, and that got me a little bit more hyped about this E3. I thought it was going to be a great E3, and I counted the days until, this E3, as I keep on stating. And then, this happened. I like to be critical with games. I like I like to pick them apart and see what's good or bad about them. And I am also very optimistic about video games, and that is why I am going to give this game a chance. It honestly looks, from like just the concept of it, it looks pretty fun. But at the same time, I can't help but feel really disappointed by this game. Ever since E3 a couple of days ago, I've been feeling so mixed about this game. Just as a general critic, I want to give it a chance, but as a Metroid fan, it's just not what anyone, including myself, wanted. And, you know, as I said, I've been waiting 4 years for a new game. I haven't even experienced a new game. So this game this really odd spin-off is going to be the new Metroid game that I am going to experience. And I am not happy about that. You know, I mean, it took them 4 years to announce this. It's just. It's just so disappointing, you know? And. Yeah, I made a reaction video where I said I was excited about this game, but then I kept on thinking about it. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized how disappointing this is to me. And just how much I sympathize with everyone that, like every single Metroid fan, you know? And I personally say that I am sorry for that reaction video I made. Um, as I'm sure a lot of people were pretty. Well, I mean, a lot of people, 37 views. For the people who watched it, who were Metroid fans, who were kind of insulted by my video, as it was kind of a parody of how people reacted. And I don't know. It's a very big ordeal. Like, it's just exploding all over the internet how much hate this game is getting. Like, I've never seen such a big dislike bar on a Nintendo video. It's it's getting such a big reaction out of people, and while mine is not as big as other people's, I completely sympathize with those people who are giving it such a huge reaction to this. And and as a fan, of course, as I've said, I am very disappointed in this. And this game doesn't even look near the quality of any of the games in this series. I mean, yeah, sure, Metroid Pinball was like an offshoot, but it was just. It was alright, you know? It was harmless. But just after 4 years of waiting, we get a game that's comparable to Prime Hunters, which even that game looks a little bit better than this. It's. It's just so sad, you know? My first reaction to this was like, we're okay, this isn't what I wanted, but I'll give it a shot, you know? So yeah, that's all I can really say because my mind is just so mixed about it. I'm hopeful that it's going to be good. It's under a good developer. But just seeing like the first like footage of the game, like you can watch it. It looks like an eShop game. It looks like a game that I can buy for like $15 on the eShop. And it looks like that Moon Chronicles game, you know, if you've ever seen that. And it doesn't even have any exploration. It just has like co-op, like multiplayer. And the worst thing about it is that it has that stupid blast ball game, which honestly looks alright, but it's just stupid. Especially as a fan, you know. And it's funny too because when I saw that blast ball game, I had a horrific thought that, like during the Nintendo World Championship, that this looks eerily like Metroid, and I was hoping that this wasn't what it was gonna be, but it is, you know. And again, to those who are defending this game, I am kind of on the fence on defending this game because I like the idea of it, and it's made by a good developer. I'm just saying that as a fan, we could have been treated better. Mario's getting a whole bunch of treatment on the Wii U. Zelda is getting this amazing game that the fans have been wanting for so long. And then Metroid fans like me are getting this after 5 years after Other M, which was a disaster. So basically, it's been 8 years since people have gotten a legitimately good Metroid game, and this is what they have to answer for it: a game that slaps the Metroid title on there just so that it can sell units. You know, I am. It's mostly in vain at this point, that I'm hoping for a new Metroid game that is made by Retro Studios or Sakamoto, a 2D Sakamoto game that is good, that I will experience and love. But this game kind of burned me out because it's it is while I am gonna buy this and I'm kind of looking forward to it. Sorry. It's a little bit of a slap to the face. Because and even the E3 wasn't that great. It was all right. I mean, we got Star Fox Zero and stuff like that, and that looks awesome. But it was pretty average, and it just let my hopes down. Um. So yeah, just if you want to put your thoughts in the comments. And again, I'm sorry for that reaction video that basically made fun of how fans reacted because I honestly completely sympathize with people, you know. And you know, take care, you guys. Um, and sorry for not putting anything on my screw attack. My laptop broke, and that has been a huge ordeal. And so I will review this game when it comes out to give my thoughts because yeah. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the game and my thoughts about just this whole ordeal. Lastly, do I think that this game needs to be petitioned to be canceled by Nintendo? No. Um, I am kind of passive aggressively, calmly, and optimistically seeing how this game will fare, which is a weird combination of things to feel, but yeah, that's how I feel as a Metroid fan. Um, you know, again, just I hope for a new Metroid game, and I hope that this game is good, but I know for a fact this is not going to sell well, and this is going to be another Metroid bomb. So, this is a more somber video than usual, but I'm just very passionate about this series, and um, I'm very, very confused about how this video is gonna, this game is gonna fare, I have such mixed feelings about it that I just wanted to get it out. And to all those Metroid fans, I feel you. It's pretty bad. Like, it's a very bad business decision to do this. And for all of you guys raging about this game, you guys deserve it because I wholeheartedly see where you're coming from. But yeah, this video has ran for long enough, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.